There is a small town just outside Bethlehem called Al-Walaja, and therein grows a tree, what many consider to be the oldest olive tree in the world. It's dated to be anywhere between 3,000 to 5,000 years old. And sometimes I think about what this tree has seen and witnessed from the times of Moses and his parting of the sea and his people, to the time of Jesus and his miracles and his disciples, to the time of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and his miracles and his people. I think about the peaks and the valleys of humanity that this creation has witnessed. And I was going to make a motorcycle video this week, but to be honest with you, with everything that's going on right now in Gaza, it felt obscene to make another motorcycle video showing how much fun I'm having. And I know people comment on my videos and they enjoy them. I do as well, but it just felt like I had to say something. The world has been saying something. 2 million people in Gaza suffering, 100,000 people killed. We've all seen the images and we've all been shocked, stopped in our tracks. The grandfather and his granddaughter, that luminous, always smiling face that he had. This week, that mother that couldn't walk anymore for a few steps. The babies we're seeing with their spines showing. How do you go on? How do I do that and still make motorcycle videos? I just really had trouble this week. And I've broken down a few times. I know many people have as well. And I just felt that I had to say something. It just seems meaningless sitting at your office, looking over spreadsheets and presentations, riding my bike and talking about escape. Some days I just want to crawl back into bed and just sleep through it. It's a childish thought, but I believe many people feel like this right now. We feel lost, hopeless, and we're just wondering what to do. Given how hopeless the situation seems, I still believe there is a lot we can do. And there's so many that are already doing it. I mean, I am so inspired by Muslims and people of other faiths, no faiths, that are speaking up. There's so many people who are Jewish themselves and they take a bold stand against their own government. Christians who speak up to the far right. Muslims who take that risk of being put on a list and speak up. And that's encouraging. The least we can do is support them. Like their comments, their articles, their posts, their videos, share it. We can donate. My wife and I have been fortunate enough that we've been able to donate for years, and we will continue to do that. Those of us with some political muster can talk to our elected officials. And most important of all, we can pray. I believe in the power of prayer. And we are not meant to succumb. We're not meant to crawl back into bed and sleep this off, even if we feel that way. We're meant to be confident. A friend of mine once told me when I approached him and I said, I feel so hopeless. He said, Naeem, you're not meant to be there. You're meant to be here. You're given the life that you're given. That's your place. So do the best you can. Be the best human you can be. And I think his advice was so good, and I'm sharing it with you. We're not all meant to jump on a plane and go do something about it. Some of us can, And many of us do. But we can do what we can do while we're living our best life. And I think that's a testament to humanity, that we should continue and strive to be the best that we can be. So be strong, pray, make noise, share, and just be a testament to what is going on, because I think one day we will all reflect and look at this. When I watched Schindler's List many, many years ago, I cried for the Jews. When I watched Passion of the Christ many years ago, I felt for the Christians and I cried for the Christians and Christ. And now it's the Muslims' turn. And so many others feel like me. When I watch these videos, I'm seeing a black man, I'm seeing a Chinese lady, I'm seeing a Christian, I'm seeing a Jew, I'm seeing people regardless of race, creed, belief system, just condemning what's going on in humanity. And there's hope, and that's the humanity. So I think our job is not to give up, and our job is to say something. And I know many of my friends are in corporate America, and they can't, because the companies that they work for are very, very powerful. And they can't afford to lose their jobs just by making a statement. They can't even do that. And I don't blame them, because they're responsible for their families. So how could you blame anybody? But there's many others that do and can. And I'm heartened when I see them do that. So I do believe there's a lot of hope. I believe it's our responsibility to be hopeful and to be positive and pray for the people of Palestine, pray for accountability, pray for a day that this all turns around. So I will continue my silly motorcycle videos, because I think it's important to have this normality and to be strong and to gain influence and to make money and to do all of these things that give us the skills and some power, little power, whatever it is, to then give back and do something about it. I thank you for your time.